And I'm literally just gonna like do it straight into the pot. So kind of lean it in a little bit and look at that one. Beautiful. And then after that, are we just should I pause or do we just go straight in to me cooking the shit? Welcome to Food Show. I'm Pete, the chef and owner of Puma Use. This is Puma Use. Today we're gonna be making a roasted chili dip, kind of based on this Thai dip called Nam Prik Pao, which kind of means like roasted grilled chili dip. Okay, so this is Japanese chilies, which is like kind of what we use for like an all-purpose chili around here. Like it's not too spicy, but it's pretty flavorful, so it's like right there in the middle. This is guajillos, which is like a little more smoky, sweet, and kind of provides more flavor than heat. And then we're gonna the body is pretty much gonna be confit, garlic, and sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, so first what we're gonna do is de-stem all the chilies. So I pretty much just like peel it off. And it's like equal parts of both chilies. There's not really like a recipe, you just kind of throw it in there. So let's see, that's like 6 guajillos and then maybe like that much of it. And then we'll blast. So you're pretty much just like dry toasting it just to get it like kind of smoky and get a little blister on it. Okay, so once you start toasting it, you're gonna start seeing like the chilies kind of puff up and all this smoke kind of start to rise. So then I kind of turn some of the chili, it starts to like activate some of the oils. You can like kind of saute it around if you want. What you're looking for is like little black marks like this, but nothing to where it's like burnt. And then you also kind of want to dry the chilies out. Okay, it's popping. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so once it's dry and toasted, I have a bowl of warm water, and then you're just gonna dunk it in there to reconstitute the chilies. And then I kind of just like, and that's gonna sit for like 5-10 minutes, just while you're doing all of your other stuff. Once you add the water, it like softens it, so then it's easier to blend for the next step. We're gonna like lightly confit the garlic and also fry the rest of our ingredients in that same garlic oil. So I got this little pot and we're just gonna fill it with oil. Then this is all of our garlic and we're just gonna dump it in whole. And then we'll really just let this go. Kind of gotta be careful because burnt garlic sucks pretty bad, but like roasted or confit garlic is really, really delicious. And once it softens up, it also like provides the body for the dip. So this is probably on like a medium. And yeah, we're just gonna let it ride. The oil shouldn't be too hot, but it's gotta be enough to where there's some activity going. So like these like little constant bubbles is a good sign for us. So these are pretty much what like you're looking for, kind of evenly browned on all sides. And if you have like a tong, you could like lightly mush it and it becomes like, you know, as long as you can see that it's soft. Okay, so once the garlic's like 90% ready, we're gonna throw the rest of our ingredients in there. So we have the sun-dried tomatoes. This is like, probably like equal, like a little small handful. You don't want it to be too tomato-y, but the sun-dried really does provide like umami and a little bit of tartness and, just a little bit of acidity. So it's probably gonna splatter, but we could throw that in there. This is our reconstituted chilies. They're pretty much as soft as they're gonna get without like soaking overnight or anything like that. And then just be careful with this because since we're, this is like filled with water, it's water and oil, you don't wanna mix that. So I kind of just like throw it in and back up a little bit. Okay, it's gonna splatter. Throw that in there. Okay. Oh, and then this is some ground coriander. We'll just throw a little in there. A little salt. And then probably about the same with the sugar, maybe double the amount of sugar and salt, just because the chili is gonna be a little spicy and then we wanna, make it good. Kind of mix it all up. Cool. Then you're gonna let this ride for probably like another 5 on medium. We'll cook everything, get all the flavors infused, and it's gonna be delicious. Okay, so this has been frying on low-ish, medium-ish for like another 5 minutes to make sure all these flavors have like combined. It's looking pretty good now, so we're just gonna take it off and then let it cool for about 5 minutes before we blend it up. This is the leftover like water that we reconstituted our chili with, and we're just gonna use this to help with the blending process if it's a little tough to blend. So I'm gonna get this third pan or whatever you got. Wait, sorry, that's a 6 pan. And we're gonna pour it all in and safely blend it here instead. And the immersion blender is cool because you can like kind of move it around. So I'm just gonna you pretty much just keep blending it until it's pretty smooth. This is giving me a little bit of a trouble, so I'm gonna pour in some of this chili water just to help it out a little bit. Okay, so it's pretty smooth. Still got a little bit of chunk to it, which is nice for texture. So yeah, this is our Nam Prik Pao. Once the dip is done, we just like to eat it with like really fresh vegetables, whatever's in season, whatever is like good to eat raw. In this case, we have some Katrina cucumbers, some Hakurai turnips. Both of these are from Woodland Gardens here in Athens. And then we have some broccoli crown. Okay, so with the cucumber, you can do it 2 ways. I usually just like cut the little ends off and then split it in half and just split it in half again. So that way you can like keep double dipping until the cucumber's gone. With the turnips, I love these greens, but I usually don't eat them with the dip, so kind of toss those. We can reserve these for whatever, stewing, sauteing, and a little cute little turnip. And we're just gonna do the same thing, split it in half, and then in half again. Perfect for dipability. And then with the broccoli crown, you just take a couple off. And if these are really big, same thing, just a nice little split. And then you'll have your nice little arrangement of crudité for the Nam Prik. And then you got yourself like a really sick snack. Then what we like to do here is spritzing them and salting them. So this is like a little spritz made of fish sauce, lime juice, a little bit of sugar, and a touch of MSG. And I just really go for it. And I spritz it all over. With the broccoli crowns, it's really nice to have some spritz because all these little florets holds really good flavor. So I make sure to really hit those. Like really a lot. And then just finish it off with a little sprinkle of salt. And a little sprinkle of sugar. Just to make these raw vegetables even better. So yeah, there you go. All right, then we're just gonna plate. Just get any cute bowl you have. And a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. So, you know, the batch that we made is probably like a pint, probably can last like 3 or 4 rounds. You can put this on the plate and then just arrange your veggies really nicely. They're like hanging out. Do one final spritz. Okay, and there it is. That was it. Mary spoon.
Yeah, kill them like.
I killed before. I killed before. It's so hard though. Then I'm like, how am I gonna
Yeah.
serve these? But I think it's spinner and
Chopstick.
Yeah, chopstick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would marry the $1,000.
Wait, Mary, chop yum.
Pretty
It was delicious.
They look really
It looked
cute.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it
What?
looked cool.
It was like circular.
I like blanched
So like 2
the
little
turnips.
dots.
Yeah, and then tied the greens.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then circular.